In this lecture, I will be discussing HTML comments and text formatting. As you can see right here in my document, I've created a bunch of paragraph tags. And inside of these paragraph tags is the associated text formatting characteristic that we're going to implement on that specific paragraph. So we have a bold, we have emphasize, italic, small, strong, superscript, subscript, insert, delete, and mark as the different text formatting qualities we can implement within our HTML document. Once I show you how to do this, then we will show you how to use comments in HTML. So the first thing that I'll do is I'll go into my first paragraph right here, and as you can see it right here, the text in the HTML page, the text is bold. I'm going to type my HTML tag element, B, and then I'm going to close it at the end of bold, put a B, save it, and then I'm going to look at my HTML page. You'll see this first one right here became bold. So we formatted this bold text with the bold element tags. The second one that we're going to implement right here is the emphasize tag. So it's going to give it emphasis. So let's put EM, close EM, and then we're going to refresh the page. And as you can see, it emphasizes it and kind of gives it a little bit of an italic look that we'll have in the next one. But this is to emphasize the text, that it's important. Typically, you'll use either bold or emphasize when you want to show in a paragraph or any text in your document that this is very important. The other element we have here is the italic. So what we'll do is put I, close it out. Then we'll refresh. And as you can see, there's a little bit of differences between emphasize and italic, not much, but this is a little bit darker, and this is italic, as you can see in that term, same as the bold and emphasize. You'll use this when you want a specific text to be concise or to stand out to your user. Now this one, this is a small tag, but let's do this. Let's put some more tags. This is, and then inside of that, let's put this. And then let's refresh. And you'll see that compared to the other items, the other text in this paragraph, it is much smaller than that. So that's what the small tag does. It makes the text in that specific element smaller than the other items contained within that nested element. Now let's go to the next one. This is the strong tag. So let's go over here and let's type strong. And then let's type strong here. Let's see what happens to the text. It gets emphasis similar to bold. So these are typically used when you want to emphasize certain text in your markup. Now let's look at superscript. Let's add some extra text here. And then we're going to put right here, sup. Let's type it here, sup, close. And then let's put right here. And let's see what this looks like. You can see it's a superscript. It goes at the top of the other text right here. And now you can pretty much figure out what subscript will be. It's going to go below. So let's put that there. And then let's put this here, sub. And you'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and put text at the end of this. It goes below it. So now you have superscript, which goes above the text, and subscript, which goes below the text. Now let's do an insert tag. Let's put hello text. And then let's put INS. Then let's refresh that. And as you can see with the insert tag, it gives it an underlined and it inserts the text right there. Let's do the same thing with the delete, and as you can figure, it's going to be kind of the opposite of it. It's going to mark it out. So let's go hello. And let's do del, and then del right here. And let's look at that. As you can see, it's marked out right there. So the insert gives it an underline, delete marks it out. And let's go with mark. This is going to give a mark, kind of like a highlight to the text. And let's go right here. Let's refresh that. And as you can see, it's highlighted. This is all of our different text formatting elements we can use in HTML. Of course, there are other items, but these are the ones that I wanted to focus on. Now, when we come up here, we can get rid of all of this text right here by using HTML comments. So typically you use HTML comments when you want to give specific information about a section. Typically you use HTML comments when you want to say, hey, okay, this section is for something, but I do not want it to actually render in the markup. So it's very simple how you do that. So you would do right here, type this, exclamation, and then you will type whatever text you want. Let's just say test comments. Then you will close it out with the same markup there. So this information right here is not going to render. If I refresh this HTML page, you will not see it right there. So it's not actually going to render into the page. Let's view the page source. You're not going to see the HTML actually render. It's not going to be rendered as HTML. You will see it in the DOM as test comments, but you will not actually see it in HTML markup. So that's the difference with comments. Another thing you might want to do with comments is you can also comment a complete section out right here and then close it out over here. So that whole section is commented out now. If I refresh my browser, nothing is rendered in my HTML document. So this is what HTML comments are, and this is how they're used. Typically you want to break up sections and have it broken up with a comment to say that this is one section, this is another section, or if you want to completely remove out markup from your page, you can comment the complete section out from there. I want to thank you for joining me in this lecture. Have a nice day.